As lawyers, we are trained to add value by detecting and fixing problems. But today, I want to flip the script and explore how you can identify and invest in what's already working. Hello, and welcome to Positive Lawyering, a series designed to help you harness science-backed insights from positive psychology to enjoy greater satisfaction and sustainable success in your life and law practice. My name is Jordana Confino, and I am delighted to be accompanying you on this journey. The research shows that when it comes to both happiness and professional performance, playing to our strengths can be even more powerful than trying to address our weaknesses. Now, when I use the word strengths, I'm referring to character strengths, which are positive personality traits and ways of thinking, feeling, and acting that form your unique identity. Importantly, our character strengths are more than just talents or things that we do well. They're the things that come naturally to us and that invigorate, energize, and uplift us when we exercise them. While there are a number of different strengths assessments out there, the one primarily used in positive psychology is the VIA, or Values and Actions Strengths Assessment. The VIA was designed by psychologists Martin Seligman and Chris Peterson in the early 2000s to serve as the positive counterpart to the American Psychological Association's Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, or DSM. Whereas the DSM catalogs psychological disorders that afflict human beings, the VIA is designed to describe and classify the strengths and virtues that enable human thriving. The VIA identifies 24 character strengths that have been found to transcend cultural and geographic boundaries. These strengths can be grouped under 6 overarching virtues and characterized on a continuum ranging from self-focused to other-focused and from head to heart strengths. Now, before you go and dismiss the heart strengths, I want to emphasize that there are no better or worse strengths, even when it comes to lawyering. People often assume that the ideal lawyer personality is exclusively analytical in nature. But a study of high-achieving female lawyers found that these superachievers exercised heart strengths like gratitude and kindness regularly in conjunction with head strengths like bravery, prudence, and self-regulation. And there can be no question that these human-centered competencies are essential for all lawyers. Moreover, all of the strengths listed in the VIA are universal, which means that we all possess all of them to a certain extent, even if we're not used to exercising them regularly. But different people possess different strengths to different degrees, so what the VIA assessment does is generate a unique strengths profile that ranks the 24 strengths based on how central they are to your identity. Why is this information so valuable? Well, the research shows that simply learning about our strengths can facilitate growth and well-being by curing us of our strengths blindness and cluing us into what makes us extraordinary. But the real magic happens when we move from awareness into action. Now, in typical lawyer fashion, your instinct might be to jump to the bottom of your VIA profile and to ask yourself what you can do to further cultivate your lower strengths. And there's no doubt that this can be beneficial, and if you'd like to try it, I suggest harnessing your top strengths to cultivate your lower ones. For instance, my number one strength is self-regulation, and I have had great success leveraging that strength to enhance my lower ones like spirituality or appreciation of beauty, for instance, by scheduling time to meditate or to take a walk in nature. But the research shows that concentrating on your signature strengths, the top 3 to 5 strengths in your VIA profile, may produce even greater benefits than trying to boost your lower ones. Indeed, researchers have found that exercising your top strengths is correlated with overall life satisfaction, as well as greater resilience, better health, and lower levels of stress and depression. It's also linked with powerful positive outcomes in the workplace, including enhanced engagement, sense of purpose, and performance. Why might this be? Because playing to our strengths amplifies both our confidence and our feelings of self-actualization by helping us fully appreciate and capitalize on the amazing qualities that make us us. As Albert Einstein famously reflected, everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it's stupid. If, on the other hand, you learn to embrace your authentic self and intentionally bring your unique gifts to bear, that will be your best avenue to achieving excellence. So how can you start playing to your strengths? Well, the first step is to identify your top strengths by completing the free VIA assessment. Or you can simply peruse the list of strengths and ask yourself which you derive the greatest pleasure, enjoyment, and energy from deploying. For the latter strategy, it can be helpful to reflect on your happiest moments or the times when you felt like you were at your very, very best. It's likely that you were tapping into your strengths on those occasions. Then, once you've identified your signature strengths, challenge yourself to use at least one of them in a new way each day in both your personal and professional life. For instance, if one of your top strengths is creativity, push yourself to come up with novel approaches to completing work assignments or propose creative solutions for the challenges faced by a colleague or friend. You can also direct this strategy outward by deploying strength spotting to identify and express appreciation for the qualities that make other people shine. By heightening other people's awareness of their strengths and making them feel seen and valued, strength spotting offers the dual benefits of helping you bring out the best in others while also strengthening your relationships. Talk about strength in numbers. I hope you will join me for our next episode. Until then, take care, friend.